Hello, I am Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Thea to the Shattering. So, in this episode I would like to build a ship so that we can leave this island. Let's actually zoom out. We'll be living south because this should be the Orc Island where we want to set up the village. We'll also have to check if we have materials for the idol. I want to have tier 3 materials for that, so we may do some crafting on this island before we leave, some more crafting, not just the ship. But we'll see about that in a second. Before that, we have some quests that we still want to do. I was thinking if it's worth the risk, but I'd really like to leave this island and not be forced to come back in, I don't know, 50 turns or something. So I will try to do as many quests as possible. There we go. Now we can see all of them. So we'll start. That's the divine path. No idea where the curve game is. Is it this one? Well, where the hell did this come from? I completely missed these two quests. And there's one more quest here. Huh. Any more quests anywhere that I missed? Nope. Okay, let's start here. We'll see how we'll be able to handle it. I'm not sure about the bandits, about the main quest. But I think it should be a level 7, which, with a bit of luck, we should be able to handle. And, well, maybe I'll just do everything that's on the island, and then we will leave. So, well, first, let's end the turn.
You come to a
Fingers
mound
crossed.
that looks like a red blemish, unnaturally formed from a strange reddish clay. There is a tear in the middle, and beyond it you know lies the Red Ridger camp.
Okay, we know this. We've done this every single time, so
Just like the
we'll
others
just
said, the camp is well situated
move
to
on.
repel any attacks, with plenty of natural cover and good line of sight. You are not able to spot much from a safe distance, but you see regular patrols of fairly well-armed folk.
I really thought this would be a level 7 challenge. Can we lower it?
As you walk towards the camp, you sense that you are being watched. A small group of ruffians meets you at the edge of the camp. One of them, a burly-looking human, speaks.
It isn't often that folk hand themselves to us, so I'll assume you have business here.
Never tried the strength option. Is that gonna do
Suppose
anything?
you
No.
look impressive, like, yeah, so we can talk. But you with that oddball bookworm type, we told him and we'll tell you. That cave is our turf. No stragglers, no sightseeing.
We have another option here, but I think we still have a better chance with this challenge than with the yellow one. I don't think that our elemental armors can really handle this type of challenge. Okay, fine. Let's see. Do we have the hunter? We do. 22 true damage. Let's see if they play just one card multiple times. That'll be great, because this really isn't that much damage. And we should be able to reduce it, maybe not to 0, but pretty close to 0, I think. Come on, one more. Yep. So this one is not relevant at all. Down to 15, so it's -7. We should be able to get it down to 1. Maybe to 0 even. Yep, down to 0. Okay, perfect. Now we need to find someone who can do decent damage. I think this is the best that we have. Against 112 shielding. Well, this is gonna take a while, but we will just probably try to debuff them all the way down to 0. And then we just spend some time killing them. With the splash damage, it's pretty solid actually. And we got pretty lucky that we also have the last move. So what are you gonna do? This time... Still want to debuff this guy. Down to 9, I think we'll have to do. If I put the warrior here, he's just gonna, well, maybe not die, but be pretty close. That's just way too much damage, I think. How many pets do we have? Two spiders. Who's the highest shielding? 48, 20. Really? We only have 2 pads that we can use? Three points. So it's gonna be... Damn it! If I debuff this guy once again, I'll take how much? 8, 18, 26, way too much damage. Okay, let's do the math again. Now, it's gonna be 18 and 28. That's fine. And this is gonna be 36 and 28. That's too much. I think they will get through shields, but they shouldn't be able to do that much damage unless I made a mistake in the calculations, which is definitely possible. I didn't really do the math, I was just like guessing more or less. Ah, it was fine. Come on, play that orc again. Let's see, who has the highest shielding? 24. If I played the witch... And can we find one more character? We could just do a pet. Why is it only +7 shielding now? Wasn't it +14 last time? Okay, so that was a mistake. Because I thought we would get +14 shield. I'm pretty sure it was +14 the first turn. What the hell? So it seems that the debuff is getting weaker. Oh, this one was fine, but I'm pretty sure that it was weaker against the... whatever this is, the orc shaman, I guess? Honestly, I think it might be safer here to just play these two rats. I should have done the last turn, I think. Okay, this is perfect. Because now we can use both the warrior. Maybe we can actually just use the warrior twice. Might be the best option. And is there anyone else who can do decent damage? Oh. Should have probably played the rat first, but At this point, it shouldn't matter at all. Oh wait, that's not first strike. Ah.
You slaughter most of the bandits. Those who survive run away via hidden passages, swearing revenge upon you. You find some goods, and even some cages where livestock and people were held. Some are empty, but perhaps a few may yet be occupied.
Okay, so we managed to win, but it took a little bit too much damage. After the first turn, it looked pretty good, like we might be able to do that without taking any damage at all, or very little, but I definitely made a mistake with the Zherka, down to 4 hit points. That could be pretty dangerous. Hopefully he won't die. We have a healer, so
You find a horse,
should be fine.
some dogs, and several bodies of scavengers, including children, although some may...
Okay, we got the
arrives
goblin
into the
child.
and looks
Hello.
pleased, ignoring all the bloody carnage.
Splendid. My oh my, I never did think you'd go this way. So the cave entrance is now clear. I will go in first, make way and mark it for you on the map. Come join me if you want to find out more about the shattering.
So where do we have to go now? This location seems to be new. That's the rest of the bandits, I think, that we just want to finish off. And here we want to enter the cave. But first of all, let's move, set up a camp. I want to heal up. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, actually 10. Yeah, that's a lot of people now. That's decreasing our chance that we get the right people for challenges, so don't like that. Thinking about giving her the dog for the perception and go for hunter after all. Just a pure support hunter. How much time do we have? 22 turns. Well, let's see what happens. If we get some more perception, then I'll try it. If we don't get any perception at all, I'll stick to the original plan, try to get the demon. Now, at the witch... we got the horse. And we'll give the boar to the goblin. Wonder what we're gonna do with this one. We'll probably just end up with the gatherer. Where's our warrior? Not here, here. It's 1.9, 149 weight. And this one is... actually, this one is a little bit faster. Also lighter. And same damage. Wow. Sure, let's take this one. And we will just recycle this one. This is crap. I think I should have kept the other gathering tool, but too late. What are we using? 134. No, actually, this one is better. It's not that much heavier, so no, it's fine. Good, and everyone is fine. Now, the queen... This is just bad. whatever. Doesn't matter at all. Okay, how are we doing? I think it'll be fine. We'll just set up a camp after every turn to heal up, but we should be able to keep going. Especially because it's the last turn of winter, I want to get as much experience as possible. This should be pretty good, like location to get a lot of experience. At least I hope.
A strange crow marked this place on the map and said you would find divine truth here. But when you approach, all you see is the stump of an ancient oak, hollow and forlorn. Beside it, you see a bustling of light swirling in and out, trying to carve its way inside, but unable to break through. Some of these light creatures look humanoid. They may be lightbringers, although they seem to be acting much livelier and more chaotic than the ones you've come across so far.
Yeah, let's just try to avoid fighting.
One of the light creatures turns to you. It is the husk of an older human, but his hair is burnt and light escapes through every orifice. His presence is blinding.
You, I sense you are made of this tree. Perhaps you can aid us in breaking it.
What is the nature option? You sense great conflict within these creatures. Tell them you can guide them to true elimination. I'll help them help them be free again by calling upon their natural bonds, not those of the light hive. Oh, let's just talk.
We are the bringers of light, as you call us. But this place, this stump, it is making us corrupted, so we must proceed. We must stop it so the light can be free.
The creature's eyes flicker, and they all turn to you for a second before going back to work.
The light must be freed. You must not interfere. Surely you, who are made of light and harmony, will aid us.
Okay, level 6 yellow challenge. We should be able to handle, I hope. Probably just have to get through the lightbringer. And well, let's see auto resolve first. I'm actually accept that. Yeah, let's just accept.
Your voice, reinforced by the power of nature, soothes the Lightbringers. They
It's
listen,
nice.
and you see a glimmer of recognition in their eyes as their unnatural bondage breaks. Sadly, most of them perish, as if the link to the Light Mind was their only remaining life force. One remains, weakened but flickering with a more familiar warmth.
And we have taken way too much damage. This is just... Okay, if I knew the exact numbers, I wouldn't have accepted. I'm pretty sure I'd be able to do this better manually.
I am alone. And yet, this light you showed me, dirty, ever entwined with darkness, but so, I don't know how to speak of it. Thank you, I think. I am alone. I do not know. I feel a faint imprint of us, but it is fleeting. The light in the earth is strong, burning, trying to come out so badly, but it cannot. The earth holds it still. Oh yes, here, this tree, a root of one you call Mokosh. Earth Mother, Tree Sister. Bad. Bad. There is another such root, bigger, stronger. We were to go there too, destroy it all. I must leave, find my own way.
Okay, I think the next step in this quest line is something you want to skip for now.
No, I must not. You have a path to walk. I am unlinked now, but they may take me again.
The tree stump is scorched and bruised, but you see fresh vines of greenery growing on it and giving it renewed life. As you come...
Okay, so expected a bit more experience. And now we have to recover from this. That was definitely a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. Also, I thought that with this result, the game wouldn't say like it's the middle result. It would be the one more to the left, the like the red bloody option, because so many of our people are almost down to 0 sanity. Probably still don't understand exactly the description of the different victory types from auto resolve. I thought that the middle option, it wouldn't even be possible to get or to take so much damage. So let's set up a camp. Maybe we could do some gathering, but we don't really need more scaled leather. We are already carrying too much. Well, spring should help with our problem now. So, for the healer... I don't want new skills, but we don't have any other option. So... I think I'll go for protective word. You'll be either a hunter or a demon. So in any case, we don't want the throwing dagger. And... I'll just go with the wisdom. I don't think we can really get anything out of it. I still don't remember. Most of the goblin classes are either perception or strength based. The shaman, I have no idea. I don't even think that we can get any of the goblin classes actually from this child, because we don't have any other adult goblin. Affects luck, ritual crafting, gathering. Well, affects gathering. Will most likely end up with just a gatherer, so it helps. Well, we'll take it. What is the snowstorm? Or just snow? Visibility range, movement. Okay, it doesn't affect the healing. How are we doing? Well, we are healing. That's important. Maybe we could cook a bit. What do we have? Not much. It's probably the best we can do. Let's see. We are actually fine. I thought we would have to stay here for a bit longer. Okay, fine. Let's break the camp then. And we should be fine here in this cave. There we should actually get the second cosmic seed, if I remember correctly.
You finally enter the Red Cave, and you now realize the meaning of its name. The wall... He stares. You move through this odd tunnel and find several paths, some leading to small alcoves that are clearly used by the bandits as storage. Other paths are entirely
We have a
collapsed.
goblin, so let's take
Although
advantage of
magic and other
that.
mysteries are clearly at work here. Carefully, you study the ancient mechanism, and you stand in a dark chamber.
Fascinating. I've heard of such things. Of course, inanimate yet living is not a thing of myth in Slavia. No, but at this scale? This cave, it has residues of great power, but also echoes
I
of
think we
life.
can skip the
Alas,
story.
either go
Yeah,
look for
heard it,
help in other
like,
non-human factions,
4 or 5
or
times
go
already.
rescue a dwarven master runesmith.
Wait. Should we get the cosmic seed here? I still don't remember the main quest line at which stage I get the second cosmic seed. There we go. I knew that we would get it now. Okay. I just was surprised that we didn't get it right away. Didn't know that we had to wait a turn for the demon to show up. And finally, on level 11, we got level 2 Master Craftsman. Well, that took a long time. Confirm. So now, finally, our crafter should be actually better at crafting than the Zherka. They're going to talk. Wait, they don't look like they're going to talk. Okay, well, just kill them then. Accept. Okay, so that's one thing ended. Now, why are we so slow? Can we either craft something or throw something away? Let's check. Well, first we have to set up a camp. Can we craft the boat? We could use monster bones. Somehow we managed to get enough of those. That would be primary. And secondary... Which one is heavier? 3, 2.1. I guess the fur leather. How much wood do we have? I don't want to use wild resource. 36. That's quite bad. I'm just curious here. But we don't have to go that far. If the game moves one tile per turn, it's still enough as long as it moves. So I guess I will do it. How long is it gonna take? 6 turns. Oh, sure. Let's do it. We are in no hurry anymore. The winter is over. And that's another quest. Okay, let's just... Oh, that looks like a new picture. I don't think that before the DLC there was a picture like this, especially not for this quest. Okay, what do we want to do? Guess it doesn't really matter. And which option do we take? Let's take everyone out. There. Oh, what is this? Garbage. We still have someone who needs a pet. Well, no one who needs extra gathering specifically, so let's give it to Arjerka for now. But I think in the end it's gonna be the goblin who's gonna end up with it. What we could also do is to get some more gathering tools. We are missing like 3 at this point, so let's see if we can get 1 or 2. Let's go for 1 scavenger's aid. And 1 forager's aid. Not ideal, but this will do. We can sit here for what? We'll probably need like 7 turns, because once we are done here, we'll move the crafter. Okay. 1. Oh, hello. This is new. Definitely don't remember seeing this picture. You come across the ruin of a small human settlement sheltered within dark grove. There are no remains of bodies, not even signs of struggle. Instead, it seems as if the people simply left their home. Their material belongings, however, show signs of extreme heat and ash. They are welded together in unnatural ways. You also see pretty lights flickering nearby. What the hell? Is that the quest line that unlocks the new classes? The lights are beautiful, enticing. They sing and call to you with their calm and warmth. You're about to take another step forward when a man steps into sight and calls out, "Stop, please. These are Sviatelko." I think they're missing eye here. They seem nice, but they seek to take you and we cannot feed them anymore. Okay. They are the lowest form of the lightbringers, the force that comes from beneath the earth. I know not what this force is, only that when they come we exile was done and we have returned to aid the gods. The Sviatelko, pretty sure when we meet them in combat that it's called Sviatelko, not just Svatelko. And their lot will attack you with spirit, so you must plan ahead to strike them first, or be prepared for the spirit fight when they assail you first. The Sviatelko advance towards you, okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it has something to do with the new classes. The Sviatelko dissolves and the man nods. Good, so you are the chosen of the gods, and thus we, the Volh, pledge our service to you. Okay, and who the hell are they? The Volh, does he mean the male witches banished centuries ago by Velas himself for abusing their power and inevitable falling to darkness due to their uncontrolled temper, stubbornness, and dick measuring practices? Okay. Not and say you know already. Ask if he means he will join you now. As a daughter of the Viedma, of course you would see us as such. As if your own kind didn't blunder in darkness and meddle with blood magic and curses. That is true, yet it is said the male taint runs even darker. And when it does, we deal with them, just as you deal with yours. The man's veins turn black for a split second before he adds in calm voice, "Let us not argue, times are dark. We heard whispers from Velas himself, bidding us to return and help, and we will do so. Once this light is defeated, we may return to our squabble, dear sister." Another asked about this voice of Wellens he heard. Although Wellens is long gone, we heard his whisper in our dreams. We know many may not accept it, but we were called to serve and we will do so. From now on, if a boy shows talent, we will come to teach him. They'll become Gosla if their magic is weak, or Volh if it runs strong. I have no idea what Gosla or Volh means. I've never heard it. It should be based on Slavic mythology, but I've never heard anything even remotely like similar to these words. Will he stay with you then? Now, we are few, and I must teach many boys and guide those who are already my students. I will come when needed. Now, beware of the lightbringers. And remember, when they attack you, they will sting with spirits, so stay vigilant and try to attack first if your mystical power is low. Okay. Wasn't there an option somewhere to ask him if he would join? Did I miss it, or would he just refuse every time? And we also didn't get any quests or anything. Okay. Did anything show up on the map? Nothing down here. These three were already on the map before, so was this one, these two as well. Nothing. Okay. Let's just go for strength. I want to increase the carrying capacity, and the queen will never be like combat character really. Come across the ruins of an ancient city. Most likely this was once a dwarven settlement spot on the surface by the shattering. Okay. Through a great tear in the ground, you venture into the ruins of a dwarven city. It has been destroyed, full of rubble and debris, with the skeletal remains of those who perished here violently. You also see what killed them. In the center of the once great place, you see the skeletal remains of a dragon, a giant intertwined in battle. Investigate. A couple of burly dwarven fighters stand in the ruins, gathering loot and looking about with angry grimaces. We don't want to get an alliance with dwarves, I think. Don't need it. So you can just kill them. I'm quite curious what we can get here as the loot from the dragon and giant, so it's my greed talking. Just one dwarf? Okay, well, we can just accept them. You killed the dwarves and now... Dwarves? It was just a dwarf. And now can loot the side in peace. So what did we get? This is probably just from the dwarf. We don't care about the silver crossbow, and this is steel heavy armor. That's too heavy, not interested in that either. So what did we find? Some mithril. What the hell is this? Gold? Wow. Hello. That is very nice. And we have a Dwarf War Master. Never seen that before, I think. Nice. So this was definitely worth it. If we got only the crafting tool, just that would make it worth it. Okay, so what do we drop? I think the sword. You'll lose some shielding because of that, but how is it so heavy? Huh. I'll just get rid of it. Oh, come on. No, I'll still keep it. We'll just trade it somewhere. And it was the Scavenger's Aid. I wanted that one to be good. Let's see. Can we still give it to someone? Someone with decent strength. 6.3. Okay, well. But does it really matter? We are not gathering anyway, and I'm more interested, again, in the carrying capacity, so whatever. And the other one is garbage as well. Oh, come on. Okay, where do we go now? We want to go north. We could try the ship. How fast is that gonna move? If it's gonna move at all. Well, it's gonna move very slowly, but it's enough. We just need to cross the water. Yeah, more strength. I think that's the most relevant stat from those that we got. I don't think that the goblin will ever be on the battlefield, so wits is not relevant. What about the steel? Oh man, that's so heavy. Okay, never mind. Thinking maybe you could give it to the hunter, but not when it weighs like 170. For the first time, I think it's time to throw some stuff away. 1, 2, 3, 4. The sandstone, all of this. Okay, that will be enough for now. One more thing that I want to check. Here, so what do we need? I think the best option here would be crafting obsidian. Just use the quartz. We need 32 obsidian before we travel south. Okay, we can do that. So we'll again go south. We have to go south anyway, because that's where the Orc Island is. But we'll just stop here and sit here for a while. We should have enough coal at this point. Yeah, easily, to get all the obsidian that we need. Perfect. Does anybody need some healing? Oh, we are missing quite a lot of faith somehow. Let's just do a quick ritual. Should have more than enough materials. What do we want to use? Bones and the secondary. We can use the meat. Okay, does anybody still need a pet? Now I have no idea what these two quests are, so I hope it's nothing nasty. Find a small abandoned house. Most of it has collapsed. You see signs that someone tried to move the debris and get something, but their efforts failed. Okay, that shouldn't be a problem. Except you managed to move the debris and find all cellar. Perhaps this was once a hunter's lodge, as you find many trophies and leather. Much of the equipment has rotted away, but some is salvageable. What did we get? Crab bow. And can I just leave the leather behind? Nope. What about the other one? You stumble across a creature lying atop a slab of stone. Don't remember a quest starting with this sentence. This might be new. At first he seems to be resting, but as you close in, you see he's breathing heavily and his skin is smoldering under the sun's rays. You recognize this to be... what the hell is Smetek? A church you once helped. Oh, that's a name. Okay. Try to help him. You try to move the church from the stone, but he is stuck there by an invisible force. He moans in pain. The Skshak appears and speaks to you. Leave it be. The mongrel BS broke rules. It's demon lore. Please leave. So what happened? This church made a pact to save his own skin. The other side paid its dues, yet his this fiend sought to make trouble. Wounded pride, you see. Can we somehow, like, recruit a chariot? He hired the services of a Kolbuk. What the hell is Kolbuk, demon? To steal from those who, in his eyes, disrespected him. But the Kolbuk was a loyal subject, so we were able to put a stop to this infringement. Okay. Okay, fine, let's just let it be. And we got another shark, but this guy is pretty decent. 4.7 gathering is solid. So definitely better than the other one that we have. And again, anybody missing a pet? No, not this time. Next. And now we found the silver that I've been looking for so long. Oh, this is something new. You discovered the remains of an ancient human cemetery, one where burial was clearly the custom, and there are gravestones with hidden markings and even some large stone crypts. As soon as you enter the gravesite, you feel something is amiss. Many of the gravestones are crushed, and the earth beneath them has been moved. It could be grave robbers, but it could be something more. You spot a couple of unloving corpses coming in and out of a crypt. There may be more inside, as you zoom out the tracks around the place. Okay. Let's just kill them. Too heavy. Don't care about iron hatchet. You kill the unliving and find a human-looking child crying. No, Mama, Papa, brothers. What the hell? Didn't try to talk to the child. It doesn't know what happened, only that its family is gone. Did we just find another child? You walk up to the child, but it hisses at you and runs off into a small tunnel. Why would I leave? I don't want to leave. I want to follow the child. I guess killing the undead was a mistake. Okay, now. One more event. Let's just file shelter. Get some crafting for someone who doesn't need it. Some more items that we don't need. And I think it's time to make a cut here. So off camera, I'll throw away some more items. We are not slowed down. We'll try to stay around 6,000. In the next episode, we will get all the quartz that we need. And from the quartz, of course, the obsidian. Might as well research it. Actually, won't need that much because we will get 10 obsidian. Maybe want to wait. Is it possible that we get some events without the village that would cost us materials? I think bandits can steal only from a village. But still, better safe than sorry. I don't want to accidentally lose some of the obsidian that we would get when we research the material. And once we have enough obsidian, we'll be heading south. And I think like the goal for the next episode will be setting up the village. Okay, so for today we are done. I think we did more than enough. All of the quests are gone, more or less. But sure if we... No, this is just a village. We don't have to go back there. This is the cave. And this is the divine quest, I think. We maybe could try that on the way south. Just one more quest. But yeah, for today we are definitely done. So I hope that you like this episode. I hope that you're going to join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.